Yeah, how about the Los Angeles Rams and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers? I mean, that Rams defense last week.
And that is why I didn't go out today.
I mean, they shook him up.
And on that front, welcome to another edition of Movie Stop, everybody. As you can see on the side right here, I'm using a new video editing software, Cyberlink Power Director. It's actually an app on my phone that I'm using. I used it last week in the video I did for last week's episode. And as you can see, there's still a little bit of a couple of kinks I'm still working out on. Like, I'm working with the graphics a little bit. I can actually use graphics on these videos now. But as you can see here, yeah, the video's backwards on my front-facing camera. I don't know how to fix that. I'll work around that eventually, but I figure I might as well get something out of the way right now. So, anyway, let's get right on into the video today. And as you saw in the intro, it's pretty cold out there today, so... I mean, it was cold yesterday. I mean, it got down to as low as below zero, I think, for the low temperature yesterday. And I could have gone out to the mall today. I could have gone to Best Buy and all that, but I figured, you know what? It's too cold to go really as far as I want to go out to, and there's not really any movies I want to see in theaters right now. And luckily, there's a movie that I saw just yesterday that last week that I saw that came out on Amazon, so talk about that real quick. So I figured why not stay home for today, and I do have some new titles I picked up this week. The first one here is from Amazon. It's one of the new releases that came out this week. It's the new Shout Factory edition of Liar Liar, classic Jim Carrey comedy. As you can see, it's the 25th anniversary edition, and it's Shout Factory. Shout Factory does no wrong with their Blu-rays. They do a good job of transferring these to Blu-ray and also coming up with some pretty good special features on here. I'm definitely very interested to see what they do with this transfer. I already have this on Blu-ray on the regular Universal version, but Shout Factory, you can never go wrong with them. They do a great job with these Blu-rays, although I will say they usually have like these special covers that you could alternate with. And, yeah, that's you can see right there. It's not a bad cover, but I don't know. I like the original cover better, so I think I'm just going to keep it that way. So there you go. Liar Liar on Blu-ray, the new Shout Factory edition. Next up, we have Best Buy pickup, Best Buy exclusive, the new Requiem for a Dream Steelbook. I actually don't have this on... I don't think I have this on DVD or Blu-ray, so this is my first time owning this movie. Classic Darren Aronofsky movie, a messed up movie indeed. It's one of those movies where you watch it and you really don't want to watch it again. It's kind of like 12 Years a Slave or Schindler's List. They're great movies, but the subject matter and some of the stuff they do is so heavy and so intense that it doesn't warrant a whole lot of rewatchability. Not because it's bad, but it's a great movie, but the subject matter is too much to cover. But I love the steelbook design. I like it. Lionsgate really does a good job with these steelbooks. Like, you can see the glare coming off of this one. The eyeball with Jennifer Connelly and Jared Leto in this. Ellen Burstyn and Marlon Wayans in it, too. There's Ellen Burstyn right there, I think. I don't know, I haven't seen this movie in a while, like I said. Great movie, but hard to watch at times, but... So there you go, Requiem for a Dream. That's the Best Buy exclusive steelbook. Next up, from eBay, I have a couple things on eBay that I got this week that I'm going to show off. I found this on there. It was actually pretty cheap for what they're asking for from where I found it. It's JFK, the Director's Cut Steelbook. And JFK is a great movie. Oliver Stone, great movie, one of his best films. What I found interesting about this is that if you look right here, that's the Fox logo on there with Warner Brothers. And I know Fox owns a lot of Regency titles from, I think it's pre-1996, pre-late 90s. Like anything from before the late 90s, I think they own that now because Warner Brothers sold it off to them. But that's interesting. I bought that mostly because of that and because I don't have this on Steelbook. Technically, doesn't this kind of make this a Disney movie, kind of? JFK, a Disney movie, because, of course, Fox is now a part of Disney, but other than that, it's a nice-looking steelbook either way. Like, it's a really... You can see the cover right there. This comes from China, from Blue Fans. You can see right there, $199 of 300. And then a nice-looking steelbook with Kevin Costner and all the people that are in it. Yeah, it's a nice-looking steelbook indeed. There's a Blue Fans card. There's some postcards in there. And you can see the JFK Blu-ray, if I can move it. There we go. Like I said, not going to make much of a difference because the front-facing camera is backwards, but I'm going to try to figure that out. Still dealing with this new software, so. Alright, and next up I have this I picked up from Zavi, the website Zavi.com. They have these special edition steelbooks every once in a while that they don't bring here to the U.S. until very late on, but I saw this, I had to get my hands on it, and it's beautiful, man. It's great. It's the MonsterVerse 4-film collection 4K steelbook set. You can see King Kong right there, Godzilla right there, and as you can see, you get all 4 movies: Godzilla, Kong Skull Island, Godzilla King of the Monsters, and Godzilla vs. Kong. And just a great looking steelbook set. I can't wait to open this up. I haven't opened it up yet because I wanted to save it for this. But yeah, fantastic set. There it is right there, the MonsterVerse set. It's about $120 I paid for this, which is actually not that bad when you really can think about it. But yeah, it's a great looking box set. I'm so glad to have this in there. And by the way, I want to get Last Night in Soho. I haven't pre-ordered it because I was waiting to get that Zavi exclusive steelbook on there, but it's still sold out. And I'm just waiting to find it at a good price. So maybe I'll find it at a Walmart or a Target in the next couple of days. Hopefully. Speaking of Target, this came today. The Dune exclusive Target set. Couldn't find this in the 2 stores I went to last Saturday. This is, of course, the 3rd copy of Dune I bought. As you can see right here, it includes the collector's card sets and a nice little package right here. And, if I can get it right here, there's the paint box that I got from last week from Walmart. And I was able to put my steelbook in here that I had from Best Buy, and I'll show you that right now. So as you can see, there's the regular Blu-ray, and then here's the Best Buy steelbook. I barely got it to fit in there, so I'm going to be real careful with this. But, you know what? It saves me a little bit of space. Is it in? Yep. So there you go. That's that right there. So there you go. That's the Dune Target exclusive and the Walmart exclusive, and the Best Buy steelbook is in here as well. So there you go. There's that. And then last but not least, last thing I picked up from eBay. Now this is a cover that I made for myself because I actually bought the discs online. Someone actually taped the last Steelers home game this season, the Browns and the Steelers, which is of course Ben Roethlisberger's final game. So I picked up the set. There's the sleeve that it came in. As you can see right there, Cleveland Browns at Pittsburgh Steelers, January 3rd, 2022. That's the first disc. That's the second disc. I was hoping to get the third disc with the Steelers and Ravens game, but unfortunately the guy that I got this from, he only taped the game once, and he already sold the game off to somebody. So I only paid $6 for the discs, though. That's not too bad. And then I made this cover right here. I took the Post-Gazette for Thank You, Ben Roethlisberger. I got it online, printed it up, made it into the cover, and then as you can see right there, Ben Roethlisberger's final home game at Heinz Field. Cleveland Browns and Pittsburgh Steelers, 26-14 Steelers. Monday Night Football, January 3rd, 2022. So, made the cover myself. The disc I bought online. I'm glad I made that purchase. So those are the things I picked up this week. I'll go quickly into Hotel Transylvania Transformania, which is the movie I saw this week, because it's available on Amazon. And I like the Hotel Transylvania movies. I do really like all the movies. I'd say the first one's the best one. I still enjoy the second and third ones because of how manic and over the top the animation gets. And it's still pretty funny, too. Like, I think the first movie is still the best of the series. So this fourth movie, I was going in there with a little bit of trepidations, and I was kind of hoping that I wanted to see it on the big screen. But for what I saw on Amazon, it's a really good movie. It's not a great movie, but I think it's a really good movie. I think the Hotel Transylvania movies as a whole remain consistent of good quality for most of the films. They're not like the Ice Age movies or the Shrek movies where they have these movies that are good, are great, and then the next couple of movies are really not that great. In a way, I kind of figured that I picture this kind of as Shrek Forever After's, or the Shrek Forever After to the Hotel Transylvania series. It's a movie that's not quite as good as the previous films, but it does enough to move it up a little bit more than the last film that came out. And I didn't hate Hotel Transylvania 3. I actually really enjoyed that movie, but Shrek the Third was really a disappointment, and I thought Shrek Forever After was the better conclusion to that story. That's how I kind of feel about Hotel Transylvania 4. I'll give credit to this. The voice cast in this is really good. Adam Sandler and Kevin James aren't in this movie. Brian Hull, who is a YouTuber who does all these impressions, gets to be Drac in this movie, and he does a pretty good job in this movie. I really didn't think he did a bad Adam Sandler impression at all. In fact, he was really good. Like, I thought he really did a great job with it, and like, he's got a lot of potential. I hope he gets a lot more acting roles after this, because I thought he really did a good job channeling Adam Sandler's performance in this. I can't remember who played Frankenstein in this, because Kevin James is not in this. I think everybody else from the previous films are back in this, so... Excuse me. So, yeah, that's my... Overall, I thought it was an enjoyable movie. It doesn't break any new barriers. It is kind of a little formulaic, but it still works. You can still tell that Tartakovsky's magic and charm is in this, even though he's not as involved in this. It's directed by one of the guys who did SpongeBob, Derek Dryman, and they did a pretty good job with it. I'm not going to say it's a great movie overall, but I still really enjoyed it a lot. Like, I would enjoy all these Hotel Transylvania movies a lot, because I think these are all very good movies of different qualities. Like I said, if I had to rank the movies, I would say the first one's still the best. Second one's pretty good. I'd probably put this one above 3, even though I really like 3 a lot. So if you really like the Hotel Transylvania movies and you like to see something that's enjoyable enough, maybe not going into it expecting something as great as the first movie was, I'd say definitely check this movie out. It's available on Amazon. If you have a Prime subscription, you can get it for free. I'd highly recommend checking it out. So, anyway, that's going to do it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully, I'll be back out at next week. And, yeah, that's going to do it for here. So, thank you guys for watching this video, as always. If you want to see more of these videos, go ahead and hit the like and subscribe button. Check out a video in the graphic you're about to see. And I will see you guys next week for another video. So, until then, take care. Oh, and stay warm. Stay warm, folks.